Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of upright men and women. Guys, I'm happy to report that two more gunmen has been killed. They were killed on Sunday night, April 13th. Now guys, I'm going to give you guys the full story so you can understand the role that women play and particularly mothers play in the escalation of gun crimes in Jamaica. And of course, there's also another important lesson to learn regarding the arming of citizens. Because these gunmen died of gunshots, but they had not been shot by the police. Nor did they die in the second most likely scenario, which was being shot to death by their envious and grudgeful and toxic cronies. They were actually killed by licensed firearm holders. But let me tell you now the story go, because this is a sweet little story. Stay with me. There was a party being held in a little place called Knowles, which I hear is in Hayes, Clarendon. And this was a party that was being kept by a well-known businessman in the area. It was his birthday and he decided to hold a little party. Not even a little party, it was a big party. And he invited a number of his friends from, across Clarendon and so on to come and help him celebrate the party. Or rather, should I say, celebrate his big day. Party was going nice according to what I'm hearing. But, Earl Simmons, the birthday boy, being a middle-aged man, he didn't want the little yaga thing a theme party. So it's like more like a retro party. Where we can invite him big friend them and thing. So they were rocking right up until a little after midnight. But we still are going to call it Sunday night. Because for all practical purposes, that's what it was, Sunday night. At about 8 minutes past midnight, party at this time, it passed its peak, I'll wind down little, but things still hot. Earl Simmons now, him walk up to the bar, figure just get, I don't know whether he went to place some orders or to give some instructions to the ladies behind the bar. And two boys just walk up to him and without no question they just open up fire and just shoot him in the back. And the man just fall right on the bar counter and then slide off back on the ground. The two boys them now start, we shoot him, they start fire shot up in the air. And while doing so, they were making their exit. Because, in these parties, they always put the bar way inside, more to the back of the premises, away from the entrance. But Earl Simmons, him never come to the front at no stage in the later hours, from in the 8 bells. Him stay right to the back, where the table there were mixed with him people. So then wait till him get up and move towards that direction, over to the bar, which was to the left of where the music was playing. And he was more or less alone. And them just light him up and then fire some shot in the air and move back towards the entrance. Some of Earl Simmons' friends who saw the incident they were licensed firearm holders. Now of course, them two man them never know say licensed firearm holders were in the place. And while people are scatter and a duck, there was one who was close to the gate. And when him see them, him light up one right at the gate as him try to get out. And then him go behind the next one and him light him as him move towards one axio to go get in the vehicle. When him get shot, him go round to the driver's side of the car because he was parked on the other side of the road. So him go behind the car and then go round to the driver's side and try to open the door. But the other two licensed firearm table, at least two more, came from round where they were sitting with Earl Simmons, who by now had been shot, and them go out there and them engage him right there. And the three of them against him, and them done him. Now, this is why I have always said decent citizens in Jamaica need to be armed in order to keep crime down. And a decent citizen who supposed to a cower in a them house and a fret. A most gunman supposed to a cower and a bend down and a fret for come out a road with them gun or for use it. But those in authority in Jamaica, both in the PNP and JLP, do not think so. Them just build the FLA so them can grab money and give licensed firearm to criminals and other undesirables. Anyway, that's not the gist of the story. Let us look at the two man them, and I use man loosely, because creatures like these, I do not even consider them to be human. The one I heard who died on the inside, his name is Shane Williams. Them call him Juki Jam. And it is said that the reason why them call him Juki Jam is that he has, from him their school him get that name there. And the reason why them call him Juki Jam is because he has a resemblance to a man, a local stage actor whose character went by that same name. I think the main play that Juki Jam was featured in was, I think, a Mama Man, if I remember right. Somebody can correct me, stop this and correct me in the comment section if you know which play it get named Juki Jam, the original Juki Jam. Anyway, Juki, the one here, him is the one, he was shot inside near to the gate as he was trying to leave out. Now, Juki just left out a lockup about 3 weeks ago. He was on bail for shooting with intent and illegal possession of firearm. Now, that's why I'm telling you now. That's when they pick up them people here feel shooting with intent and illegal possession of firearm. When them go in, just poison them and done. Jesus Christ. What's the point? You cannot reform these people. Them not have no comeback to come back. It is impossible to get them to rejoin normal society and contribute to the society. Them not serve no purpose. Juki Jam, according to what I'm hearing, he's 26. And as them say, him bad from him born? Yes, him bad from him born. And nothing on the face of this earth was ever going to change Shane Williams until the day him dead. Interestingly, let's look at the other one who died. Montano Allen. Them call him Monty. Or them say Monty Allen. Now, you know, me kinda vex or me have the name there. Them coulda called this Monty Allen. Let me pause for a moment and segue a bit and tell you about that name, Monty Allen. As you know, guys, this is a teaching channel. This is where you come to for enlightenment. People who like snacks like cheese tricks, people who like cheese tricks and cheese countries type of information, which is of really no value, they are going to be bored out of their wits right now. But for intelligent people, people with substance, I am here to pass on information in any shape or form every chance I get, because knowledge is power. And this is something that Jamaicans ought to know, to let them know how powerful they are. And this is one record that I doubt if even 0.1% of current Jamaicans alive have ever even known. Jamaica, to this blessed day, holds the international record for the shortest knockout in the history of karate tournaments in the world. This was when a guy called Montano Allen, a former student of Errol Lynn, we might have heard of Errol Lynn, the first dan black belt in Kyokushinkai-kan karate. Monty Allen went to Japan at a karate tournament, I think it was 1972, or could have been 73, I don't remember. But if anyone remember, they can put in the comment section. And he was up against a South African opponent because it was an international karate tournament where every country in the world attended. And from the referee said, Hajime, which means begin. From the man go between them and put up him hand and drop it and say, Hajime. You know, say enough grievance Montano Allen would have carried for South Africa with what the white people down in South Africa were doing. And they put him against a black Jamaican, black belt, the little white South African boy. What Montano Allen did immediately in seconds was give him a Shotosakotsuchi Komi. What is a Shotosakotsuchi Komi? Driving knife hand strike to the collarbone. And broke the collarbone. Then he gave him a Mawashi Tobigeri, which is a jump spinning back kick. And that one broke the man's jaw, drop him flat a dirty. And that record stands to this blessed day, the shortest knockout in karate tournament history on the planet. Just something there that very few Jamaicans have ever known about or heard about. But because at the time I was very deeply involved in martial arts myself, I know of it. Anyway, so this boy named Montano Allen just bring that back to me. Anyway, a point to note. Montano Allen suffered from vitiligo. It affected his face, his arms, his feet, neck, and also his hair. And as the years went by, his skin started changing color to white. But it had never affected his health in any way, shape, or form. Now, let us continue to speak about this piece of nastiness called Montano Allen. People down there, after him dead the night, people start say, but him come out a good home, how him come so and him come out a good home, but everybody just a beat and say him come out a good home. Now, why them say him come out a good home? Because he has well-to-do family in the area. Well, not in that specific area, but in Clarendon, and everybody know the family. They own trucking company, they own hardware, and they own construction businesses. But Montano Allen did not want that kind of life. He, of course, is also 26, according to what I'm here, just like Juki Jam. But here is the thing now. Him grew up as a pampered child. For his mother, Rachel, he could do no wrong. Nothing Monty could have do wrong. He pamper him, anything him asks for, him get it. And nobody could have tell her say him do anything wrong. And anytime him do anything or go at fault or hurt anybody, the mother just buy it out. So in other words, he grew up entitled. And he chose the wrong company. Well, depends on how we want to look at it. But basically, he chose the company that he felt he was more comfortable with. He had no manners, no respect from him at go to school. He have no manners to no teacher and no respect for his elders. Him just yaga and slapdash. Now, here is one thing I need to say at this point. People should stop saying him come out of a good home. He may come out of a good family, decent family, but him don't come out of a good home. A good home is where you're taught good manners, ethics, you're taught principles, you're taught to respect your elders. You're taught manners, etiquette, pride, dignity, self-respect, and all the proper social skills that you need to take out into the world in order to interact with other people. Now, Montano Allen no had nothing about him. So what I'm saying is, a good home is not one in which you have a whole lot of the modern conveniences, and as you ask for anything, you get it. And they're surrounded by all this technology and all this opulence. That doesn't make it a good home. A good home is one in which a human being can develop those inner qualities, those social skills, where one can be able to then interact and integrate seamlessly and be of value to the society in which they exist. That is a good home. You bring up good picnic. Well, make sure you take up, make Rachel Allen go take up for Montano Allen now. Make sure she come out and attack. Say set up her son and a company him a follow. So what? Now him go follow the company. Him not choose him company himself. I go blame him company. Him company never hold gun on him head and carry him go there. He went there of his own free will. Make nobody tell him about him a follow company. That is the group he chose to be around. Finally, I need to say this. The murder rate would drop even more if more decent Jamaicans had firearms. Because less gunmen would have tried them luck in a certain situations. And when they do try the luck, more of them would have dead. Now, thanks for watching. Like, share, leave a comment below. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.